So let us discuss the questions. Today we have some couple of questions coming from Belarusia. How wonderful! Belarusia is coming to Chuang Yen to ask questions via our friend Daria. So I am very pleased that I can try my best to answer questions from Belarusia. So now you know Belarusia, White Russia. What is the capital of White Russia? Minsk. Do you know? There is Ukraine, White Russia. These are now independent countries. Not really independent, half. Please tell more about what exactly colors is usable for mental objects and which is not. Why? Any color will do. The color depends on perception. And as long as the color is changing, the perception is changing. When the perception does not change, the color also does not change. When the color does not change, usually it becomes a white, bright color or yellow color, but it doesn't really matter. In the stages of stabilizing the shamatha nimitta, any color can appear. Some see purple colors, some see purple colors are quite common, some see kind of reddish colors, but it is of no importance. When the color appears at the anapana nimitta, it means that the concentration is improving. If one does not get excited about it and it continues to use the better concentration to investigate more in detail the process of in-breath and out-breath, that color will stabilize and then become more bright and will not, when it does not change shape and color, that means that the mind's perception has been unified. Then one can unite with the object. If one tries to unite with the object before this process of stabilization, one will generally lose that. Because the mind has not yet removed the hindrances. Fa shi ni hao, hao. 我好，多谢。I want to ask you about nimitta. During mindfulness of breathing meditation, I observed from one object, from the object of rough nimitta, which could not have held it. Afterwards, another form of rough nimitta appeared, different from the first one. A question: can a rough nimitta appear in more than one form of object, when a meditator could not obtain the first object, then the second form object show up on it, is wandering thought from meditator, isn't it? Please explain it. Okay, so the meaning is very clear, but it is not so clearly presented. The rough nimitta probably means the unstable nimitta. I am not quite sure what is meant by a rough nimitta. Probably unstable nimitta, right? Who has put this question? Never mind. Okay. What do you mean by rough nimitta? 那个粗香是什么意思？ Now don't be confused. When the concentration is improving, where anywhere light can appear. If you pay attention in the eyes, light will appear in the eyes. If you pay attention in the body, it can appear in the body. It can appear here in the sensitive places, anywhere. But it has nothing to do with the shamatha nimitta. If you are practicing anapana sati meditation, your shamatha nimitta is at the touch of the breath. If light appears somewhere else, it is not your shamatha nimitta. Please don't be confused. You should not pay attention to it. If you start paying attention to it, it will become obstacle for your meditation. The only nimitta which is of relevance for you if you're practicing anapana according to the Theravada way is the light or color which appears at the touching point of the in-breath and out-breath. All other lights are not shamatha nimitta and have nothing to do with your meditation on breath. Is it clear? So don't get confused. The light does not mean anything. Only the light which appears at the place where you are watching the breath, that light is of relevance. Other light is no relevance. Is it clear?
And then I don't know what to say because, the picture is not clear, And then I also...
Where does it appear?
What?
Where does it appear? 它出现在哪里？
就是 my mind.
Very good, your mind. But your mind is applied somewhere. Huh?
By your method, you told us, the mindfulness of breathing. And then maybe my question I want to ask you, not sometime when I say the roughly manima, and then it seems like more than one, not the same times coming up, but like the first one I couldn't catch it. I couldn't catch the first one.
Oh, you want to catch what?
No, you
don't catch anything. If you catch it, it will disappear. You should not catch it.
Well, I mean the catch, like you said, to try to merge, right? To merge with my mind.
Don't try to merge with it. You did not understand. If you try to merge with it, it will disappear.
Also, Cantonese. Cantonese. Can you repeat one more time what you say?
If you want to merge with it, it will disappear.
I thought you teach us how to merge, right? Or maybe I'm confused.
You are confused. You did. I was taking so much trouble to explain the process step by step. You cannot merge with it with an unstable object. You must study the method properly, otherwise you are like catching a fish with your hands. You will not catch it. You need a net or to catch the fish, and that net must be put on the place of the touch of the breath, and it must stabilize there. Only then the fish will come by itself. Then you don't need to catch anything. It will come and stay there. Oh, Mitobo. Can you please speak about using earth as an object of meditation? Can one merge into earth object directly from using the breath? Again, confusion. The earth I have mentioned yesterday, there are 3 kinds of earth in Buddhism. You should become familiar with all 3. Then you will be a pandita of the earth. Otherwise, confusion about the earth. The first earth is, the real earth is the Lakhana Patavi. Lakhana Patavi means the earth in terms of characteristic. That is a real earth. All the other earths are just concepts, not a real earth. The real earth is hardness, roughness. That earth is the earth of the panditas, of the wise men. That is a, so to say, own characteristic of the earth. Then there is the conventional earth that we see outside of the monastery. That is called the conventional earth. That's where in that earth we plant flowers, we plant trees, we plant wheat and rice. Without that earth, nothing will grow. Actually, when you really touch that earth, it will be hardness, softness, smoothness. It will be coolness. It will be holding together the water. It will be pushing or supporting. These are the real characteristics of the objects experienced by the body. Then you have the kasina patavi, the earth that you need for deep concentration. That earth that you need for deep concentration cannot be just any earth, it must be the earth of a particular qualities. It must be the color of the brick, red, dark red color that is very common, especially in India. That is why the samsara is called in Chinese Hung Chen, the red earth. This kind of earth is suitable when you don't pay attention to its roughness, you only pay attention to its quality of color. That earth can then become the object of the deep concentration, earth kasina. When you study the earth kasina, you can then go into very deep concentration. If you have developed with the help of the earth kasina supernatural powers, you can walk on water like the Jesus have done. This is just the practice of earth kasina, nothing else. In India, among the yogis, very common. Nothing to get excited about. So that kind of earth, one can spread, one can take, that is the mental image of the earth. So the earth that you are experiencing with the breath is the lakhana patavi, the quality of hardness. That quality of hardness, of course, you can study. You can study for the purpose of the meditation on the four elements. You can study in the breath, you can study in the whole body. But you will have to combine it with the other qualities, the qualities of water, fire, wind. Then you can use it for the sake of samadhi. But that samadhi will not be very deep. It will not go into apana samadhi, into complete absorption. But it will enable you to destroy the integrity of the object and make it appear as the atoms of perception, so-called kalapas. These kalapas can be further analyzed in terms of, again, earth, water, fire, wind, color, smell, taste, and nutritious essence. This is a meditation of the four elements. This is wonderful meditation for breaking the very deeply rooted idea of the self in the body. So now we come to our friend from Belarusia, Pai Elos. What is ultimate goal for us regarding three poisons? Should we simply observe and be aware of them? That's not enough. The three poisons must be uprooted. And they can only be uprooted by the process of Samatha and Vipassana. The three poisons can only be uprooted, fully uprooted, in the state of supermundane samadhi. Only the supermundane object has the power of completely uprooting the poisons. The worldly, the study of Samatha and Vipassana on the worldly objects can only reduce the poisons, but cannot completely uproot. Only the direct realization of the supermundane object has a power of complete uprooting of the poisons. Why? Because there has to be supramundane object in order that the Four Noble Truths appear together. Otherwise they will be separate. You cannot see suffering, cause of suffering, cessation of suffering, and the cause of cessation of suffering at the same time. Only when the object is super mundane, one can see them in the same time. So the preparation for the this experience of uprooting the three poisons is a gradual process. So it takes place in stages. First, the stage of entering the stream, the state of once returner, non-returner, and finally the Arahat. The one who is the stream enterer, he has directly experienced the object of liberation, the nirvana. So he has annihilated the view of the real self. So his three poisons become less powerful. But we will now not explain in detail this process of removing the then in the stage of once returner, one has reduced the attachment and resistance. In the state of anagami, once non-returner, one has completely annihilated the attachment and dislike in regards to the objects of the sensual sphere of perception. And finally, in the stage of arahat, the greed and hate complex has been completely abandoned, and therefore also the pride, excitement and so on. So the arahat completely uproots the three poisons. Omitobo. Now we should finish, otherwise tomorrow you write and the other questions will be answered tomorrow. So let us recite the Sutra of Love and hope we can all of us sleep like Xiaowawa to start tomorrow with a new determination. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya matta kusalene yantang santang padam abhisamecce. Sako uju che suju che suvacho chasse mudu anatimani. Santu sako che subaro che apakkicho che salahukavuti. Santindriyo che nipako che apangabo kulesu ananugiddo. Nachakundang samachare kinchi yenye vinyu pare upavadeyung. Sukhino va khemino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Yeke chipana bhutatti tasava tavarava anavasesa. Dighavāye mahantava majjima rasakha anakatulla. Ditthāvāye va andittha yechadure vasanti avidure. Bhutava sambhave siva sambe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Naparo param nikubbete na atimanyete katanchinam kamchi. Vyārosana patighasanya na anyamanyasa dukam michayye. Mata yata niyam puttamayusa ekaputtam anurakhe. Evampi sababhute sumanasam bhavaye aparimanam. Mettancha sabbalokasmin manasam bhavaye aparimanam udang adoche tiriyanche asambadam averam asapattam Tittan charan nisinno va sayano va yavatassa vigatamindo etam satim aditteye brahmam etam viharam idam ahu ditincha nupaggama silava dasanena sampanno kamesu vineyagedhang nahi jatu gambaseyang punare titi Etena sache vajena hotu te jaya mangalang Etena sache vajena nasantu sabu padava Etena sache vajena sabbe roga upasamentu te Akasatta chabummattha deva naga mahidika Punyantang anumoditva chiram rakantu loka sasanang Akasatta chabummattha deva naga mahidika Punyantang anumoditva chiram rakantu desanang Akasatta chabummattha deva naga mahidika Punyantang anumoditva chiram rakantu tumamparang Eta vata chamme hi sambhadam punya sampadam Sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya Eta vata cha amme hi sambhadam punya sampadam Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya Eta vata cha amme hi sambhadam punya sampadam Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya Bhavaga upadaya Avici hetato etha antare satakaya upapana rupi arupicha asanya sanyino dukha pamuchantu fusantu nibuti. Om Mitobo.